Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you guys all out there, wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful Monday morning here in Southeast Asia. You see, it's been a very quiet weekend. Yes, in terms of the transfer window for Chelsea, be very quiet. All the deals that we were expecting that they could go through, Xavi Simon and Joao Hato. Yes, until now, it looks like things are a bit slow. Things have slowed a little. But it is on the belief that between now and tomorrow, we'll be getting a great news. Great news in the sense that these two deals are very likely to be settled between now and tomorrow, Tuesday. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue on that aspect, I want to ask, what is Chelsea's opposition? Like, people who are not Chelsea fans, let me ask, you guys that are not Chelsea fans, what is your beef? What is your problem with Chelsea selling Joao Felix to Al-Nassr? What is your problem? We bought the player 53 million euros and we are selling him 53 million euros. Is that your business? Why all the talks as if Chelsea is doing something strange? He is our player. In fact, we are expected to sell him even more than that. We are into business. Oh yes. So what is the challenge? What is the problem with you guys that are not Chelsea fans? You go on social media, it's like Chelsea selling Joao Felix for 40-something million pounds or 50-something million euro and to Al-Nassr in Saudi Arabia. And it's as if it depends now. Hey, it is our business. It's none of your business. It is our business, none of your business. Ladies and gentlemen, friends of Chelsea, you are not a Chelsea fan. You're only a friend of Chelsea, right? It is our business. Al-Nassr are close to signing or agreeing a deal worth £44 million to sign Joao Felix from Chelsea. Yes. And let me explain this. You see, the reality of the matter is that Chelsea did not actually need Joao Felix last summer we were signing him. No, we don't need him. Chelsea really doesn't need him. Last summer, we were not in need of Joao Felix. We wanted Samu Omorodion. I don't know if you guys remember very well. Samu Omorodion. He is the player that we wanted. That's the player Chelsea wanted, the sporting directors wanted to buy. The player even came in for the medicals, then it was cancelled at the last minute. I don't know whether you guys remember. Some of us were not in support of it because Samu Omorodion was not a player that we know. But our sporting directors wanted him. And along the line, Atletico Madrid showed interest in Gallagher. So we have to figure out how we could sell Gallagher to balance our books. Since Samu Omorodion's deal could not go through, that is how we had to let go. I mean, that is how we bought, how do you call him? Joao Felix. He was actually not part of our plans. He was not. It was when Samu Omorodion deal could not go through and Atletico Madrid wanted Gallagher. That was how we entered into that deal. Making any kind of profit from it right now, for me, it's a bonus for Chelsea. Gallagher would have been a free agent. Conor Gallagher would have been a free agent if we had not sold him last summer. According to his contract, you know, that we are hearing. Conor Gallagher would have been a free agent by now if we had not sold him last summer. So Chelsea only cashed in on him. Yeah. I think we played our game quite well. We played our game quite well because his contract issue was becoming a problem then, ladies and gentlemen. So we did not need Joao Felix. We bought him because of Gallagher's deal. So it becomes a win-win for us. Then, now, Chelsea selling the same player, almost the same amount we bought. We have nothing to lose. We even sent him on loan. And we've collected loan cash. So we are even making profit of about £7 million on Joao Felix. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand Joao Felix will be going for, is it 48 million or 55 million euros. Chelsea also retained a sell-on clause. He's 25 years old. He might be in the Saudi Al-Nassr with 2 seasons and he will decide to leave. Wherever he's going, Chelsea is maintaining a sell-on clause on that deal. And this is how the deal these are the deals supposed to go. Remember, we loaned him to AC Milan last season, £5 million, right? Okay. Chelsea made a total of £53 million from the sale. That's profit of 7 million. Yeah. That is not bad. It's not bad, ladies and gentlemen. It is not bad. No. Let me give you this calculation. These Chelsea owners and sporting directors, they are quite smart in business. We used to give them a lot of sticks when they don't know the motives, or when we don't know the motives behind some of their decisions. But now look at how they use Felix. Let me explain it to you. They use Felix to recycle Gallagher's fee instead of losing him on free this summer. And the evident front of shirt sponsorship deal that is about to happen right now, Chelsea could have lost 50 to 60 million pounds over 5 years. Okay. Here they explain how Chelsea is trying to maneuver things this summer altogether. But the reality of the matter is that we use Gallagher to clear our books last summer, and Gallagher's contract would have ended this summer, because I remember vividly he was not ready to sign the contract that was being presented to him. Ladies and gentlemen, anyway, let's move on first. Joao Felix to Al-Nassr, here we go. It is about to happen. We understand Cristiano Ronaldo that is behind the deal. And the same Cristiano Ronaldo wants Marc Cucurrela. Cristiano Ronaldo wants Marc Cucurrela at Al-Nassr. Ladies and gentlemen, that one, it will not happen. Christian, with all due respect, please. Ronaldo, CR7, with all due respect, I know you are trying to help your team to win the Saudi's trophy this season. Since you signed for them 3 seasons ago, you've not won their main trophy yet. So you are trying to help getting the best players to win the trophy this season. But please, no. CR7, please, with all due respect, no. There are other left backs. We have Ben Chilwell there. I said it a few days ago. We have Ben Chilwell there. We have players that you can get that can help, you to win the trophy. But please don't come near Cucurrela for us this time around. No. Okay, you want I said Isasi. We could offer you Isasi equally. Ah, my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, quickly. It's your breakfast, and there's not much to talk about this morning. I understand Chelsea and Ajax will begin again in direct contact from this week, from today, for Joao Hato's deal. Hato has been clear with Ajax. He only wants Chelsea. The contract is ready, and it's up to the Blues to seal the deal this week. Ladies and gentlemen, talks will resume this week from today, Monday. Now, Liverpool are prepared to go big for Alexander Isak. Liverpool are prepared to go big for Alexander Isak after Luis Diaz's sale is done with Bayern Munich. Isak, keen on the move and not even in talks with Saudi clubs. Only Liverpool. Up to Newcastle now, who are waiting but ready to enter strong with a record proposal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. So, Liverpool deal to grab Isak is still in the pipeline. That will be the biggest transfer of the summer if that should happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we understand personal terms between Xavi Simons and Chelsea are now broadly in place. Personal terms with Xavi Simons from RB Leipzig is broadly in place. Means that personal terms have been agreed. Chelsea are expected to place a first formal offer this week. Bayern and Arsenal are monitoring the situation, but have yet to place bids. Ladies and gentlemen, this is coming from Jacobs Ben. It is what it is. Your breakfast is good, isn't it? Yeah. We will not say much, we will not talk much, but we will be back later in the afternoon with more exclusives in the coming hours. I'll see you guys all in the next one where you see me. Shalom and peace.